Okay, let's get this party started. I'm on the FaZe account. Okay, let's get this party started. Alright, so FaZe is maybe 8-month-old account, but he's let's say digging into the old treasure mine there and pulling out all the best champions in the game. He actually just did the fusion, and he's got the new PvP and wave clear. Based him in PvP, and I even had gotten beat by a level 67 or 76 player on my main account, which was pretty impressive. I mean, I wasn't taking it in my A squad. I turned right around and switched champions and beat him. But the fact is, he actually beat a pretty good team because he locked me out. He locked me out and whittled away at me. So I completed my giveaway accounts, and I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased. I think I got 3 people out there that are extremely happy with what they got, and will here in the next couple weeks come to appreciate just how much fun they can have. Because from the sounds of it, they've been playing a year or two and they hadn't been getting lucky with shard pulls, and now they've got champions that they can actually do something with. So now they've got so many different directions they can work in. They just have to pick one. It really depends on what they want to do. Some of those accounts have Trundas that haven't been leveled just because I just pulled them in the last month or two and haven't had time to level them. So I'm sure they're going to have a lot of fun. Actually, I'm going to jump out of here. After I claim this a little bit, I'm going to pop out of here and I'm going to go roll up some gear. It's only just at 12:30 in the afternoon. I don't necessarily have to go to bed real early, but I've been doing a lot of house cleaning this morning and trying to tidy up the loose ends, playing with a kid. So basically, you see, I'm not getting touched. Everybody's stunned. Everybody's turn meter was reduced. And about the time they think they're going to take a turn, he's quick because I build him quick. He's stunned them again. So super fast, decent amount of accuracy. Do the best you can. He will. He's not. It's not going to increase the speed like a seer just blows everybody away. But if you don't have a seer, this actually allows you to control the team. So when you fight in those Mortube Macabres and they're constantly wanting to use peril on you, this gives you a chance. Why? What do you want permission to me to use my voicemail? Yeah, I struggle with the old technology. You know what? For all you young people who think it's all fun and games, wait until you're 50. Because I used to think, what's wrong with my dad when he couldn't figure out the stuff in the 80s? It just comes easy to young people. Uh, I'm sure it's not that that's difficult. They just want me to give away my privacy, and then they'll give me the function of the phone. Yeah, I don't think I really took a whole lot of damage coming up through the waves. It wasn't the super fast, but it's just like taking the dog for a walk and meeting a beautiful woman. I'm shooting fish in a barrel. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. All right, so the scoop did 600,000 CVC points, and he did a shit ton. So gear cleanse, white and green, sell it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue. All right, I'm going to select all. I'm going to pop those out. Just pop those out. Let me peek to make sure that's not speed. It's not. It's attack. I'm going to let it go. Go ahead and turn this off. Speed. Yep. Attack. Nope. Don't want those. Nope. All right. Let's get to the point where we're not going to keep a whole lot of 5-star gear. We're just going to keep that oddball rare piece. All right. And I think he already blew through his Hydra keys, but so here's his champion and his masteries. 365. So do we want the extra? Well, if we go down to this for, what's his accuracy at? 358, and his speed is 260, 259. Masteries. So extra speed here, but that's only if somebody dies. Increase the chance of placing stun by 5%. So over that, it's either that or Eagle Eye. Increase the turn meter by 20% whenever an ally hero drops below 25%. He's going to be the first one to die, most likely. Increase the turn meter fill rate by 2.5 for each active debuff cast by this champion. He only casts one, but it's 4 stuns. I think we're going to go with the extra chance to stun. And then that does the mastery there. Stop interrupting me. I know I missed a call. Okay. All right, so... Oh, shoot. We don't have it quite yet. Where were we? How far away were we? So, I'm building this champion here for him. Because we're gonna see if we can't pop him in 265, so he needs 100, just under 100 more. He pulled Kymar this week. I'm gonna have to ask him how he wants him built. If he wants him for PvP or PvE, or kind of a mix. He's actually to the point where he should be sliding into silver. Oh. He'll be sliding into silver soon. Okay, active in 3 hours. Oh, that's all out cannonball. He definitely has. Pythian's got a group res while this little chick's got a single target res, but he just uses res, so. Damn it. I shouldn't have had it. Oh no. Get her in there, guys. Oh, it's done. Harima. Easy fights when you pop back and forth between 4 and 1. Wow, does somebody just have 3 Torments? I've been playing for 5 years and I only have 1. And that's the one I got in the fusion. I've never pulled a Torment. Hey, how you doing, bud? He's already 100% stun. Good call. I should have checked. I was thinking maybe it was just I need one more. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. I think I'm not sure how to pronounce your name there. The one McBug account. I think I can't remember. Did you change your name? I know I changed M Sandy's for him. I didn't even check to see if he's got a clan boss key. Nope. All right, he wants me to work on his clan boss because he really likes the way M Sandy's hits in one turn. So you're going to be weak against the green affinity. So what I like to do is I like to hit Ultra once first thing in the morning, and then I like to hit Nightmare, and you're done. You can hit Brutal later in the afternoon, and it doesn't matter what color it changes. The other account. So your account is also not weak to green. It's just needs more speed. I'm not used to doing the live stream, so looking over and checking out the chat is new to me. It was different on Twitch because it was actually right beside me. When I'm on YouTube, I'm looking over at a completely different monitor. All right, look at all that silver. Isn't that disgusting? I mean, grats. All right, so this account has come a long way in a very short time. All right, so we need 200 and... Did I get him to 256? I think I left him alone for a moment, so this is a different speed. This is the slower Myth team. The M Sandy is the really fast ultimate Myth there, or that's the second fastest. There's one even faster out there. Okay. I'm basically in here to roll up gear. Yeah, pretty much have been scatterbrained and working in all sorts of areas, but farming spider. So this guy, of course, he's buying energy, and he makes 100 million a week. Last week he had 80. I think twice he had like 80 million, and I spent it. He's already got over 100 million again. But even those accounts can get 10 to 20 million a day. And the fact that you guys will actually have time to play and kind of tweak your PvP teams, you guys can work on the Great Halls, because that's where those accounts really suffer. I couldn't keep up with that much PvP. Matter of fact, my main account was suffering. My Great Hall's done, so I have no reason to PvP except for medals for the Forge. So don't roll up the speed on certain champions. This is one of his. I can't roll the speed up. Alright. I should probably check his CVC. Alright, this little rare actually hits really hard, but she needs a weaken Marquess. She actually casts weaken. So if weaken's already up, so you run her with somebody else that casts weaken, then she does double damage. Don't need that blessing, but not too worried about it. Substats, crit rate. I don't really want to put the best of the best gear on her. Speed, that's really fast. You know what? Let's check his faction wars because he's getting real close to finishing his faction wars. Okay, that's that. And he's used his keys here. Did he do his tag team already? Nope, he's still got tag team to do, so we can actually get some keys by doing tag team. Alright, so I think I'm going to take Ronda out, and he's not built yet. He just got him this last week. Kymar would be great, but he's not built yet. All right. Yeah, Nut is definitely fun. It was actually between the 3 accounts, I had to really sit for like 2 weeks. I was sitting there like, man, I was like, which account am I going to try and keep? I knew I didn't want to keep them all summer because I'm going to be going to the campgrounds, and I can't play them at the campgrounds. And this last 3-4 months, I had so many shards. I started pulling back in December, and I was getting all these legendary champs. And I was like, man, I can't level all these champs. But I originally planned to give those accounts away last year and never got around to it. This is crazy, this boat hitting the bridge there in Boston. I'm going to guess, I'm not sure, are both of you guys outside of the U.S.? I didn't showcase it, but I played it. Trust me, his account's pretty good. That's the one I chose to keep. I actually planned to keep it for about 2 or 3 months. It's got the same champion. I can't pronounce his name. This the brand new PvP champion, this speed champion that stuns and decreases turn meter. I did the fusion on the account that he got. I did on 2 accounts, and the second account I did it with. Now, okay, cool beans. I love the Philippines. I've never been there, but I got a friend who was Vietnam in the Philippines, and he's always taking vacation photos. Very cool out there by the water. Careful for hurricanes and earthquakes, but so yeah, his account's got this. I did it on 2 accounts, but the Python account and the Grimcheck Vermin Lord, I did that on 3 accounts 2 years ago. That was a rough December, but I knew it would be a good at champion. Yeah, actually, I helped make sure FaZe got his too. I just jumped in because I don't think he'd ever done a fusion. Um, he's actually a manager at a warehouse, and he's older than I am. He really enjoys the game though. For Epic, you got Magnar there hits like a truck. Build him with hit points so he's a nice thick tanky boy, as well as being a hard hitter. All right, so I'm going to roll this up. I saw we had four keys in the one faction, but we had 2 places that needed 4 each to complete the 3 stars. Harima is super fun. I got a baby account. One of trying to remember. It's M Sandy's account's got a M Sandy's account has a. Oh, I lost my train of thought when I was reading there. It was something I saw in that middle team that we were fighting. Oh, no, none. One M Sandy has the referral links, so he actually doesn't have all 6, but he has 3 of them completed. Yeah. Driving truck down the road, it's changed a lot over the last 30 years, but 30 years ago, you'd drive down a road and every truck driver passing another truck driver would wave. Whether you were coming right at each other or one of them was passing. Now, it's not that way. I mean, people are surprised when you wave now. The people who used to wave that just gave up because nobody ever waved back. Red lady, beautiful. Matter of fact, I think she soloed Bommel for him in the Cursed City last week. I actually don't have this champ, and I've been almost thinking about eating a few champions to get her because she's such a bomb diggity in Hydra. I didn't have her on any of my accounts, but she reses and she's tanky and she taunts. So you take her into Hydra, she can be your taunt champion, and she can actually res people, covering a couple bases at the same time. Okay. Yeah, it was a few years ago, but when my friend was in the Philippines, they had a hurricane, or I'm sorry, they had an earthquake off the shore that did the tsunami and killed a lot. I'm sure you remember. I've heard some people say that's the price for living in paradise, but you just got to be on your toes and stay away from the coast on it. But you can't see a hurricane coming. I mean, I'm sorry, you can't see an earthquake coming. You can possibly guess when a hurricane is coming, but you can't see an earthquake. And when it happens in the water and it creates a typhoon, I love the speed champ that creates his unremovable heal buff. Morgana. And she decreases turn meter. She steals buffs. We've got his Harima built for survivability, and we actually built her like 3 or 4 weeks ago. We haven't changed her gear too much. But she's there for right now. When we built it, he was doing like level 16 dragon, and we took it right up into the hard dragon. But we can solo and take food up into like level 22 or 23 dragon with that Harima now. Alright, so I can collect those silver keys. I thought I could. Oh, I got a couple more fights. I'm not a big fan of 3v3. Charm at the Forge. Actually, let me peek, so just in case. So deflection gear. I like at least one good set of deflection on an account because it can come in handy when you're fighting Bommel if you don't have key champions, if you don't have the perfect champions. Deflection. The only thing it seems to have is a shield. Shield, chest, and shield. So a hat and gloves. If I got to use a charm, I'll go with, or not hat, a hat and weapon. I'll go with that. Perfect. Kind of a more of an attack type one, but got that quest done. Use 3 glyphs. Ascend a piece of gear. Really? Oh, gotta do some farming, I guess. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, you wouldn't want to use them with so much a bomb or a poison champion. Be the one to run with a nuker, though. And you wouldn't want to run like Elephant because Heiferat. You wouldn't want to run Heiferat because it kind of depends on somebody dying, but primary attack, substats, attack, speed, nice. 11%. And that's got 2 rolls. And that was an epic item. Let's roll this one up for now. He's rich. He's rich. Oh, triple roll. That almost deserves something nice. This account actually doesn't have a ton of glyphs because we've really been going to town on it. All right, so what do we got here? What do we got here? She's level 40. Poisons, attack. I think I put her in a... I'm pretty sure she's in a stone skin. I'll be right back. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but my water softener was just whistling and making tons of noise. A lot of background noise. I could shut this computer down. She's not in stone skin. She ain't gonna live. Oh, he steals buffs. And he heals right there, right when he's about to die. Who's our damage? Really, we don't have any. We've got Martyr for damage. I guess we could pull her out then and put that level 60 Executioner, or not Executioner. He had the Fusion Champion. Yeah, we really don't like that counterattack on him when he's A1 does an area of effect. He's got 2 turns before he can steal it again. And I'll save it for right when he's done. As he switched buffs, attacks all enemies, steals all buffs, then applies debuff spread. Yeah, I don't want those debuffs on me, so I'll wait until he casts that spell. Oh, I got leech. I guess she increased resist, but he seems to have been stealing anyway. Okay. Now I'll debuff him. Oh, wait, that's not who I thought it was. She doesn't increase resist. All right, 3-star. Yeah, no aura. It does help that she could pop somebody back up, and if 2 people dies, she'll pop herself up so that she could res somebody else. But yeah, you're right, and that's probably a resist aura. That's definitely a speed and defense. Cardio was absolutely anchor. I don't think she was doing much of anything. Her whole thing is everybody dies and she reses them and gives them an instant turn. All right, I didn't finish that 3v3. It tells us how many stars we got, right? Let's see, 45, 36, 63. Yeah, that's a one thing about Godseeker that I would like to see different is have an aura. But the fact that if you're doing the Sand Devil, a cheese team in the Sand Devil is to have Godseeker in the lead, and if they both die, she pops back up automatically. Whoever's in the first place pops up automatically, and whoever's in second place would not pop up if they both die. So if she'll pop up automatically, then she can res her. I'm not sure what they got on masteries, if they've got the speed up masteries or not for when champions die. I remember doing this the first time. When I did this was my main account and got down to here. Man, it was so annoying. I swear you'd do one stage no problem. The next color with affinity change, it was like impossible. All right. We need to do 3v3, my least favorite in the game. All right. This guy's pretty good. Poison. Yeah, this should be cakewalk. Yeah. Or nut. I don't know if you guys saw that. Somebody saw it earlier. When Ninja did it in 2 minutes, Nut took 8. But then you go right into Phantom's Grove, and Nut just smacks him down. It's 1 p.m. I didn't think I was going to be getting on today, but Avery went to get a haircut, and will be out of the house for a while, so I knew I had a few hours to actually do something. I'm going to start playing a couple of games with her, but I'm going to have to rearrange my computer area. It is tight. It's condensed, and she wants to sit on my lap, and she really has no choice because I got it so tight. I want it to be a lot more roomy so we can have 2 chairs, and she wants to play something like Raft or a pirate game. But her hand's too small for the mouse, so I might have to go buy a smaller mouse. Which one? Which one? Oh, I think I'm going to go right with this, so... He's put his speed lead in the back, unless that's not... If that would be dungeons only or something, I can't remember what Deacon's speed lead is. I thought it was 19% everywhere. I actually tried to get Marishka this week on my main account, and I failed. I think I pulled like 120 void shards. I got Baron, and I didn't have him. And Baron, it ignores 100% of defense, so if he gets his turn off, he usually wipes people out. But I kind of already got champions that ignored that much defense in a different matter. I mean, I've got a 6-star Blessing Foley in Savage. You kill Xavier, and it's going to be your biggest mistake. She's the only girl there. Big mistake. Oh man, he's regenerating too fast. Don't sheep him if he's low. I'm going to take it off auto. We just got this Heifer to tier 6 masteries this week. I don't always like to sheep people because it actually acts as a heal sometimes for people. Stealing the turn meter when they got counterattack would be kind of annoying, but they're stunned, so. Yeah, I should have went with the accuracy buffing. I think I only needed to do 2 more fights, so this is 1. I'm actually looking forward to having a little bit of extra time to work on my Hydra teams because I can build 1 billion damage teams, but it takes a lot of focus. And every time, the last couple times I built those kind of teams, they've nerfed champions and ruined the team, so I've kind of lost heart. Okay, speed. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that on that because I got Harima to do all that blue damage. Go with it. Send it. I think should be our last attack on that, so I can finish up the faction war. Yeah, you guys are kind of lucky not being in the States. You'll actually see me more often than people that are in the States because everybody, when I usually start work at about 3 a.m. 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. is start work. So on my days off, I'm awake and it's dead quiet. So when I get on the internet, you guys are all midday. That's another champion. All my accounts just got the Monster Hunter guy, and I haven't built a single one. I think I took him to level 60 on my main account, but I haven't done masteries on him yet. I haven't put gear on him yet. I haven't used him anywhere. But some of these accounts had some pretty awesome champions since December. So that Monster Hunter was like, yeah. Somebody got a brand new Trunda. Somebody got that brand spanking new Hydra God, that crazy looking tree fella who increases resist and decreases accuracy. So I can't remember which account it was on. That's what I wanted right there. Index. So it's going to be a Skinwalker. Nope. Might be one of these crazy Sylvan Watchers. All right, so one of those accounts got this guy. I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be the McBug account. But this guy will be a Hydra God. Increased resist makes you so much stronger for the higher levels of Hydra when they can't steal your buff and turn meter. And then he also can decrease accuracy. It's all about these two right here. And then the passive, of course. Yeah, he is a Hydra God. Alright, so now I got an extra Hydra key. Or I'm sorry, I got my extra keys for Faction Wars. $24. Yeah, he's missing gear. He'd still hit. He's got 4 pieces Relentless. Since he's going to have counterattack, I'm going to go crazy damage on him. Relic Keeper. Absolute oldest champion in the game. Has been in the game since the launch. Damage is based on attack. He actually can be kind of fun. But, alright, so priorities, crit damage, and attack percent. Substats crit rate 26. He needs a lot of crit. Well, we don't have any cruel boots. That Slayer set's pretty damn nice. So, I don't want to attack gloves. 13% crit, 6% crit, 12% crit. I'll put those on. Hit points. These on, and now I can take off 2 more sets of these. So I could take off a chest and go with a hit point chest. Primary attack, substats crit, crit damage. Nope, nope, nope. Crit. I'm gonna get crit rate. It's a mixed set. Won't be. It's the only attack. It's the only attack chest. Now someday we're gonna have an attacking regen set. Okay. Crit rate. No crit rate. Oh, 6% and 5%. All right. Which one of these is the weakest? So it's got attack percent and 5% crit, accuracy, defense, and attack percent, speed and hit points. All right, let's see what we got. It's going to be between the hat and the gloves, because, or the hat and the weapon, because substats. Cruel? I know it doesn't matter because we got regen. It can be offset. Regen, where that new set is. First thing it does is give us $12 and $20. $24. I think we found it because he needed a big bump to his. Damn. $80. So he's only 5% missing on his crit. And I'd ascend this, but we can't. Crit damage. That's a 5-star piece. Crit damage. Twitch? Not right now. I have a Twitch account, and I put a couple videos on it in the last month, but I'm not live on Twitch right now. I used to stream to both, but as bad as I am at keeping up with the chat, it was really hard. I see some of the guys who are actually really good at this struggle with that. Yeah, that triple 24 on 24 crit rate on that awesome god weapon. That's a head splitter right there. Yeah, this is the only 6-star piece. There's no attack, but it's only a flat attack anyway. Straight to 16. Equip. You guys would be sick when you see what I'm about to do. You guys are gonna be sick. But you guys are all in this boat too. So you just go right here, you hit just new, come down here, and you scroll to 1, 2, 3, 5. Sell all. Now I'm going to peek. It tells you how much spider this boy just farmed in a week, because I do this twice a week. There's no speed on that. I don't think we should keep it. We're going to keep that because of the special ability. I'm going to keep it because of the speed. It might triple roll speed. There's another 19 silver. 19 silver. Not 19 million, just 19. Yeah, so this guy is a lot thicker than he was. Did I not switch his banner after doing all that? You know, that's probably the highest attack percent of any champion, and it's off an epic. I'll have to remember that because he's not a very often used champ anymore. That first 6 months, he was really good. Yeah, I did all that and didn't even switch. Defense, we had the wrong banner on this boy. All those substats are good, so I'm just rolling it straight to 16. I'm going to save the 5 and 6 star for his. He's almost got Arbiter. So once you get Arbiter and you get into the next set of missions, you have to roll up perfect substats. So right now, start saving your 5 and 6 star. Oh, it's just campaign. I didn't notice that. Yeah, you got to check to be sure it's not all battles. All right, so when you're doing the Arbiter missions, not a big deal. But once you pass Arbiter and you get to the Ramontu, you need to. They aren't going to show us the quest. Oh. All right, so what they'll have is you'll have to get 10 rolls of 5 star or better perfect rolls. So if you have like you'll have a 5 star glyph, it's got to get a perfect roll. And I liked using like the attack percent and stuff like, and even the flat attack, the glyphs that you normally wouldn't care about. I use the flat attack, the flat defense, and try to get the perfect rolls with those. But I was not. I'd start saving your 5 star and 6 star glyphs for those missions. Because if you roll them all up thinking, yeah, I can just earn more, then you get to the mission, you might be on that mission for 2 weeks farming. All right. Faction Wars. Sacred Order. This should be a cakewalk. That aura won't do us any good. Yeah, 19. Resist 60. Defense 33. I think we'll go with defense because Martyr hits. I think Martyr's hitting hard anyway. She was smacking that boss at 14. This should literally be a cakewalk. Once Relic Keeper takes a turn, they should just start dropping. He'll run himself out of that counterattack really quick. You know what I got on my main account, I think? I pulled a 6 star Soul Drinker Blessing. Soul Drinker can be kind of fun, but he's kind of a niche. You can build a Soul Drinker bomb team for like PvP. But a 6 star Soul Drinker. I was like, I've never bothered to 6 star Soul Drinker because you can use them at level 50 because they're meant to die. Oh, you went for the one that was frozen. You could have hit anybody else and done more damage. This is a cakewalk anyway. I'm hoping if I start streaming again, I don't know where they're at, but my account giveaways from a couple years ago, I had a 14-year-old kid in Germany that just he got a really good account and he was ecstatic about it. And I ended up getting so busy that I couldn't get on and stream and kind of lost touch with him. But he's probably like 16 years old now. Oh, this one's done. He's still got a Mishinaki to go, I think. That he pulled that Mishinaki. He didn't get him. He didn't farm him from the Doom Tower, so he's going to have 2 Mishinakis. Hey, Scoop, or did you make it in here, or are you busy at work still? I'm sure he's not in here. He would have said hi. Did either of you guys get referred to me from either JGigs or MTG Jedi? Because I actually sent them private messages of the original giveaway video because I've talked to them guys quite a bit. So I sent them private messages asking if they wanted to put it out to their communities, or did you guys just find it? So here in the next couple weeks, I'm going to do some streaming. I'm going to try to do at least one decent video a week and work on my quality and all that. And then I'm going to work on the quality of the videos and the thumbnails. Because I had a pretty cool idea for like the Newt thumbnail. I was thinking I was going to have like Newt, Ninja, and one of the other legendaries, like three legendaries lined up in the thumbnail, and then type giveaway. But then after Monday's disaster, I was tired. I had to come home. I worked at night. I had to come home and get ready for a date and get some sleep. It was. I came home. I hurry up and stream. I went to bed. I got up. I went on my date. I come back the next day and I watched it. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. That's why I'm not playing music right now, because for some reason my music is coming across my my mic really bad. I swear, like 3 weeks ago, the music sounded fine. So I have no idea what changed in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, this account is kind of starving for glyphs. So even these 2-star, I can get a 3-star out of these. So getting closer. All right. Curse City, he probably hasn't done it all. Yeah, he hasn't done anything. We're on hard. Can we hit this? Well, we must have tried. All right, which spider is that? Oh, yeah. That guy's not built yet. We just got him this week. He got him on, I think he got him on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, yeah, I didn't even know what was, because I'm looking at my screen and I see the wheels spinning and stuff. And the next day I pull it up, the music was dead horrible, and then I kept watching it, and I was spinning the wheel, and all you could see was the title. That's so stupid. So I took it, and that was a browser feature. I was linked to the browser. Yeah, that's another thing. The comments were turned off because I thought I clicked no, it's not meant for kids, but in what was it, OBS, when I yeah with the OBS, when I clicked on it, it darkened out no, it's not meant for kids, and it lit up it's meant for kids. So then I clicked on that, and when you write it's meant for kids, they won't let you make comments because they don't want people coming in there to groom a kid. Yeah, that was everything about that was bad. This isn't great, but I'm pretty rusty, and I lost my editing software, and I lost a bunch of emails. All my emails that were saved in this computer, the editing software, and a couple other things are completely gone. I used to have a thumbnail software, and I had an editing software, and when I brought it back up and loaded it in, it wanted the keys for them, and I bought them offline, and I didn't save the keys. So it's like I got to buy them again. So I just look for free software, and I'll play around with the free software for a minute. I actually got like 20 new subscribers off that video in 2 days, 2 or 3 days last week. And a lot of people that were subscribing, that is a disgusting picture. Ugh, that spider is ugly. A lot of the people that were subscribing weren't even trying for the tournament, because I was like there was like 4 people trying for the tournament, and it was like 8 subscribers. I'm like, okay, I'll take that. They were, I do that. I'll subscribe to everybody I see, but there aren't. I don't think there are any raid. There are some because I can't find them all, but I constantly sub to the raid guys, especially the small channels. I actually, back when Hell Hades, you guys I'm sure know who Hell Hades is. I was like, I subbed to Hell Hades. He had like 1,126 subs when I subbed to him, and his videos were blacked off. He didn't have his picture, and he was just funny. And then 6 months later, he quit his job because he was making so much money. He hired a bunch of friends, and they all took off on a lifelong dream adventure of making video games and contents and websites, and they're all going to be millionaires. All right. I think I robbed something from him. I can't I look for it, but I pulled Terras last year in a shard pulling video for a fusion event. And when I pulled him, I looked at him and I was like, this guy looks ridiculous, but he's a Void Legendary. And I just, no reaction at all. 2 weeks later, I'm looking online and everybody's like the unbeatable duo, and this guy is a god and she's a god by themselves. And I was like, hey, I pulled that goofy looking dude. I think I can beat this with just about anything. I don't think I need a reser. You guys use RSL Helper? I haven't used it in a long time. I used to, but every time the game does an update, you have to update RSL Helper. That gets to be a little bit of a headache. But I definitely like it. Yeah. I gotta build this monster right here. She's for the mythical fusion. Well, he's got 5 of them. He can do his. You know what? I haven't done. I haven't gone into his Great Hall. He probably pulled new epic. He pulled new epics that I can stuff into the Great Hall. None of these have gear. Now, see what happens. Do you like how I kept calling you Tiger this morning? That's- I'm I'm dyslexic, so I read. I have to slow myself down so I don't read too fast. I see what I want to see. I'll be driving down the road, look at a billboard, I'll look away and start giggling. And somebody will be right in the passenger seat there. What are you laughing at? It's like, did you see that McDonald's had a truck down, had a play that McDonald's with a play place had truck driver parking, so the truck drivers can go in there and use the play place. I'm just living in a world of my own. I don't have a whole lot going on here, but he's just shutting them down. Yeah, you guys would be awful bad. You guys would tear me apart if you could take a turn. Get that hot flaming hot dog wheeler out of there. Yeah, I thought about that yesterday, and I think I even maybe hinted it that I was going to do something like that if I did it in a stream. I was like, yeah, I knew yesterday that I went to bed and I woke up at like 11 o'clock last night and I was kind of tired. And I first thing I thought of is I got to do that video, and we were losing CVC. So I was like, perfect. I'll just do the video, and I watched CVC to make sure that we got at least one reward. And Scoop, the guy that's on this, the guy who owns this account, he just a monster. He loves CVC. Look at that. He did that before I got to him. I started putting gear on him, but he didn't have a lot, so I didn't put a lot of gear on him yet. This is another good champ. I should put at least a single star in it for him so he doesn't eat it. Another fusion champ for the mythical. My last name is Stubblefield. I got a membership card for a gym one time in the mail. They put an M in the middle of my name, so it was Stumblefield. I'm like, you dick. You did that on purpose. Some smart ass teenager or some smart ass guy working at the gym's like, oh, I must have fat fingered that. The M is close to the B. Sneaky champ right there. What's her name? Astrix or Astrix? Hit point based area of effect, or at least a 4-person, kind of like a Cupidus A1, but you can build it way tankier. I pulled Saito like 2 years after he came out, and I've never built him. I already had champions. I wanted to use more. Is it Ray's get that's Queen Eva. Ray's getting a buff, and one of the accounts had a brand new Ray on it. Well, the thing with Ray is her A2, it's block revive. And sometimes people forget that. So when you take Ray, is it Ray or Queen Eva? Queen Eva. I'm gonna have to look. I think it's Queen Eva's A2 is a block revive. But people forget that. Index. Dark Elf. Yeah. So her A2 is a block right. This is getting a buff. She's getting a buff here in the next patch. And this is going to become hopefully more viable. All right. Faction Guardians. All right, so I got to be careful. Is Deacon a Bannerlord? Because if I increase the speed of Deacon, I might throw out the tune. Is he Sacred Order? Sacred Order. So I can... So... Yeah, I can increase Bannerlords all the way up without having to make any kind of adjustments. I did that to one of the accounts I gave away just last week. I accidentally increased the speed, then I had to go find out why. It's because I filled up the now I can't take and fill the speed without adjusting his gear. This is the Demithia comp, so we don't have to worry about that, but he doesn't quite have enough to get to speed anyway yet. I swear I did this last week. This is how many champions he pulled in 1 week. I remember when I used to spend money on this game. I'm not even checking the epics, or I mean the legendaries, because he sends me a picture every time he gets a legendary. And I know he got the snowman, which I don't even have. That's one of the fusions I kind of wish I would have taken the time to do. Silver keys, 3 glyphs, classic arena single affinity. Does that A1 steal buffs as well? I swear it's an area of effect steal, because I've seen entire teams stripped of their buffs. I know it stuns and decreases turn meter, but I swear I'm watching her Stonekin just disappeared. It doesn't steal, it might remove. He is a monster. This is what the game is doing to help people who just start in the last year or two catch up to the people who've been around for a while. People like me who aren't paying anymore and just farming the game. People that come in and pay and get this champion or have saved. I almost got him for free. I think I had to spend like 20 to 50 bucks on both the accounts, my main account and the McBug account, because I didn't have quite the resources. I had gems and shards saved, but I was short on energy. I think I only had like 1,500 gems or something. And then of course those stupid gear rolling missions. Three of them. Use a glyph. Yeah, see, we're pretty short on glyphs. I'm not sure if I want him in that set or not, but there's a glyph right there. Perfect. I love using 1-star glyphs for these missions. Alright, win 3 artifacts. Send a piece of gear. We can't. Silver Doom Tower keys. short of the Doom Tower and then putting this thing to bed, well, putting it on farm, I need to start rolling up all his speed gear. So there's a mission right now, or a quest for getting the blessing, like a 4-star blessing for the new guy. Tell you the truth, I could probably pop the healer out of here and put him in here because he decreases turn meter. He'll take the spider's turn meter down and he'll stun everybody. So nobody will need heals. Nobody will need. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see. We get 135 on this. I don't know. She might drop. It don't take much. And I do actually have that set in a team. I think if I pull her out, I'm just going to do it. Do it just to see. I'm actually thinking that he's just going to lock him down. He's going to steal that turn meter, which he didn't. Make a liar out of me. And he should have. It was green affinity. Yeah, I might be in trouble. I don't know. I really thought he was going to steal the turn meter. He did. I didn't, but he did. Actually, that's what we just rolled a 24 crit rate on the weapon when I was building that relic keeper. building a. You think it's blocked on hard? That might be. I haven't been watching. Did she not steal his turn meter either? Okay, she is. So yeah, this is going to be a loss because she's just going to whittle us down. We're stunning them, but she's flat outright killing us. I'm kind of surprised that I'm actually thinking that I can delete this team. That's like a level 19 spider. All right, and then I'm going to step out and go ahead and peek that his Slayer set. I haven't rolled up a bunch of it. I actually should go through and make sure he doesn't have a bunch of flat stat hit point stuff that's not. I saved some of the best because he gets a lot of the core hammers, the cores, but So, yeah, that probably means I could take actually, I think he's probably going to do pretty good. I saw quite a bit of gear down there. It really depends on if anything else rolls up like that weapon. Matter of fact, I could probably switch that off of Relic Keeper because it's way too good for him. I mean, he did it justice for what we needed. Where's she at? Yeah, she's in a hit point build set. Fitting room. And that's what I'm actually on here for, is to roll up his gear. He's at work right now for another couple hours. Yeah, I'm kind of jealous looking at this. There's a hit point substat. She's hit point or defense? I think she's hit point. Yeah, she's hit point. What the? Oh, he just logged in. Okay. Let me see here. I don't think I have nowhere near as much silver as my man. Yeah, I need to build it here. I don't have the. He's my boy. He's actually considering driving like 900 miles one way to see me this summer. He lives in Connecticut. It's not a very big state, but it's a long ways from here. It's got to be 700, 700 miles. And you can't come straight because you got to go around Canada. Unless he wants to go through Canada. Yeah, I need a gear cell. Yeah, but you look at my Slayer set. Why did they change the name? Yep. You look at my awesome Slayer set. That's some stone skin. Yeah, I can't go Slayer. Alright, so Merciless. I was thinking about putting Trunda in Merciless. Yeah. Extra turn. Was it Merciless or Was it Merciless or Slayer? Extra turn wouldn't be bad, but so let me peek at my Tronda. So crit rate's not max, but in the team that I was running, she was getting the buff. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't. I can check. I didn't do the. Yeah, I don't have any equipped. But I probably would want to do this during a. Yeah, I don't have any. I wouldn't get what he's got. I actually could buy it. I wasted the entire pack by not buying it earlier. In a week, though, I could finish it. That's just how busy I've been. I logging in and doing the clan boss and putting stuff on farm and walking away. And then during CVC, I'm like a madman. I got my phone and 3 computers running to play the game, and then of course I'm playing with the kids and taking them for walks and stuff like that. So all right. One of the best values in the game. I'm just trying to buy gems. All right. All right. The EXP boost, I pretty much wasted it, but by not buying it early. But for $20 to eke your way in and then just do the work, it's an inexpensive way. That's probably Albert. I'm doing fine. Didn't you log in? I got booted, so I assumed you logged in. This is fun, collecting all this stuff. I feel like I bought the $50 pack that gives it to you all at once. Just because. You know, I haven't read her kit in a while. I know I built her a long time ago, and I had fun with her, and then I put her away, and I haven't used her since. But I know she's awesome. I hope I got masteries on her. Do I have 2 of her? RIX. Alright, let me just have the one. Yeah, I haven't used her in a minute. No, sir, was waiting for you. All yours. Going to remote to my computer in office. Going to shut it down while in case, just in case. Oh, he didn't log in. I just got booted. Well, I'm going to go to his because I need to roll up his gear and I don't have that much silver anyway. He has better luck. Actually, let me get on the girl. Filter. Primary. Actually, no, get right over here on the set. Slayer. That's a pretty damn good piece right there for this person. Oh, perfect. I don't if she I can't remember if she needs accuracy, but hit point substat. I don't want to touch his boots. I could touch these though. Oh hell yeah. She needs speed and accuracy. She doesn't need crit rate. All right, we got plenty of crit rate, so I just need a speed and maybe resist. I should probably check the video you're talking about out. Hat. Primary. Hit points. So I want to see if I can get greedy here. Hit point percent. I don't need crit rate. How about speed and resist? Just need 4 pieces. Let me see here. I'm going to shrink this up and open another one. Come on, let me open another one. Alright. I'm going to pull up nubs. Oh, half of what I typed didn't go up. 4 pieces can include Slayer accessories. True. I feel like I'm getting some pretty nice stuff, though. H, Shin, Scratch, MT, Mid. Yeah, the only thing I see... Oh. I got him muted. You got the pony knot going, the mercenary. He's showing 6 pieces, but you only need 4 for the fill the turn meter each time. I actually think I could go 9. 30% chance to repeat damage by area effect. I wish we can't select sets yet. Hide full sets, hide fully reworked. I see 1 piece. Oh, you don't get as many accessories because you only get those from Curse City. It's 6-star. Ah, I was hoping for accuracy or hit point. What do we get for the 7th blessing? An extra 15% crit damage. I'm not gonna glyph a bunch of it, but I'm gonna use the little glyphs like I was saying. I'm saving everything 5 and 6-star. I wonder if these glyphs are counting towards that artifact enhancement. Oh man, I just missed it. I saw the speed there a second ago. The speed is 130. I'm sorry, 230. I don't want to use any speed glyphs because we're going to do a clan boss team for him in a little bit. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I put a defense chest on? I thought I had hit point. Crit rate 7. Out of curiosity, filter chest. Primary stat, hit point, substat. I already have over a crit rate by 4%. Wow. I hope I have half this good gear. Oh, wow. He got way too much crit rate now. There's speed. All right, so 11 speed, 10 speed. Way too slow. Way too slow. I don't want to glyph anything with speed right now, though. Well, she actually can benefit from getting the faster chest. Yeah, she's really slow even though she's got level 6 star boots on. He's still got 120 million. That's disgusting. I'll let him collect all that. I'm going to have to work my ass off to get that completed. I might just have to buy some red gems and do some farming. Oh, the masteries. Yeah, because when people start dying. Yeah, and they're not going to target her having that many damn hit points. One down. Yeah, I'll have to watch the video and do it. I didn't check. I saw the speed was 230, and I definitely didn't have that. She might not have masteries at all. Nub's video is playing right now, and I got it muted. My asterisk is slow, way slow. She's like 70 or 80 slower than Nub's. No, she's down. And I didn't even look at her masteries. I got him muted. She had like 108% crit, 263 crit damage, and I think almost 100,000 hit points. But for some reason, she's going down like a wet noodle. She's blue affinity, and that was a red boss, but no, she only has 70, 80,000. 80,000. 150, way too much crit, but no speed. So I actually could take something off and find some speed. And masteries. Okay, close. Let me see what we got for masteries. That one will help. Did he come down here and grab this one? Let me see. I gotta scroll back. Scroll back. No, he went down the defense tree. Oh, I'm gonna unmute him. I hope you don't mind.
Etc. So, yeah, there you are. Very simple, but very, very clever. Never mind. Blood Shield wouldn't work. You'd have to give her methodical. That would be the way to go. And yet over here we've got, again, these defensive masteries as well, helping her stay alive. The key one is Harvest Despair. This is kind of essential. This is what heals.
Oh, yeah, right there.
You know, the War Master is going to help you kill the spider faster. It's going to give you more of that healing, etc. So, yeah, there you are. Very simple. You know, the War Master. Harvest Despair.
All right. Cut and paste, guys. Cut and paste. Really? I would have thought that... would have thought we'd go there too. Oh, increase speed. Yeah. I would almost think you'd want the extra healing, but and the Harvest Despair. That's what we needed. He didn't have her completed, so he could actually... I'll give that a break for a second here. She's weak against this particular boss, and she's slow. Can I get more speed? .215 accuracy. Is that an instant or a... You don't need accuracy if it's a place. I wonder why he didn't give her any accuracy. Yeah, she's got 6 pieces. He only had 1 accessory. She's got way too much crit rate. How did I get... Oh, because of the mastery I changed. I need more speed. Let me see if my... Oh, let me fix that. Window... Transform to fit screen. Sorry about that. Why was it so damn big? All right. I'm gonna roll up some of this stuff to 12 because he's not quite done with this thing anyway. Let's see if we get some triple rolls. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. I looked over and I realized that half the screen, a quarter of the screen was missing. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Pretty nice. But that was a huge crit piece I had too. But we're over by crit by like that don't make no sense. Okay. I don't need the extra. I need. That's not that much speed, really. I didn't hear the part about why he had the speed, but that probably gets me taking turns quick enough. What do I get for that? Oh. Oh, wow, that's a huge, that 6 piece. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. All right. Come on, let's get some quad roll speed gear on this account. Oh, there's one. Two. That's pretty quick. All the shields are taken. No, I don't want to move anything from Eris. He had her at 230 or 229. So he had her at 228 speed. Um, I think he does, but I'm not sure. He does like his live arena. He definitely loves his live arena. So I had a hat on there. $204. Okay. Can't steal her shield though. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a shot real quick. I changed the masteries. That'll be a pretty big hit, and I did leave. He's got this for the first hit, but don't like. Does that count every time they get respawned? I'll bet it does. And then he didn't even have this down here. They'll all be dead. Okay, let's go ahead and problem is getting past this red affinity here. Got the speed aura.
In theory, so you could absolutely, because she's not relying on allies being dead or anything to do more damage. So you could absolutely run with something else. I wonder actually. Probably Hero Soul is much stronger. 5% damage per enemy. We've got Dark Resolve. 1% damage for each dead ally. That would be sort of 4% constant. Hero Soul would potentially give you like 5% or so. So yeah, you know what? Like honestly, Dark Resolve might be pretty good as well. That might work too. That could be a good option too. I'm not sure. We can can work out the exact maths on that. But let's throw it in so we can see it again. And you get.
I could
lots of
use a
outflow
different
mark
team to
use,
get
so
past
again, hopefully he doesn't
red and then start using
Here
her.
we go. We go in. We're getting some of his champ stuff done. We won't spend too much of his energy. We'll just go
Yeah,
through
because
again.
they're staying alive might be hurting us too.
Yeah, get smacked. You need to live, obviously, that first hit. I think basically you need to have enough health and defense to survive potentially being one-shot by a crit from the spider. That's sort of the key thing right there. But yeah, you can see all the boost turn meter. Like, look at her turn meter just fill up, right? You guys can see it now, the Rathalos set coming in. And again, honestly, the ignore defense, I think, isn't that important. It will speed the run up, but it's not important. The Spiderlings are never coming close to taking a turn. It actually doesn't even matter if she really kills them that quickly. They are just turn meter batteries, really. Like, again, right there, you can see she gets smacked. It does get a little bit close, right? The gear is intensive.
I should have
More
stunned
damage is probably gonna
just to get past this one.
But you can see the War Master procs, plus the killing the Spiderlings are what's going to do the damage, right? Every time you kill a Spiderling, it's chunking down the boss, right? Watch this. You should kill a few here, and you can see boom, 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 boom. All the procs on the boss, right? So, yeah, her direct damage to the boss, it's not like you need, Savage or big Rathalos damage for her to kill the boss. It's you kill the spiders. It's very easy to kill the spiders. Come on, slightly faster that time. 1 minute and 7 seconds. A couple of final tips then from the man himself. So you can see he's actually, for him, he's run it 100, sorry, not 100 times. He's run it 22 times. It took him, on average, 1 minute, 3 seconds. So he's getting it slightly faster. He's obviously running it on, a higher frame rate, I suppose, than I am. We're just getting a little bit, maybe I was slightly unlucky, that's possible too.
If
Yeah,
I'd have
100%
stunned them that
success rate,
time.
so he's not had any fails. We've not seen any fails so far. So there you go. He's adjusting this build. His Great Hall for Spider is pretty low. So that over time, the margin for improvement is good, right? Let's actually check that out in game. How is his Spider Great Hall looking? Giving away all of his secrets here. So for Spider, he does have a bit. He's actually got most things at level 2. So obviously the attack doesn't matter, but 4 extra speed is nice. Having enough accuracy to stun the Spiderlings, a little bit extra HP and defense. Quite cheap to get those. That's not a huge deal. So he's a proper grinder for Live Arena. This is what my my Hydra thing should look like. My Hydra thing does not look like that at all, but it
Right.
should. It should. So there you go. Concept using extra turns from Rathalos, placing stuns with Harvest Despair that give you Leech. You can refill your health very fast. We saw that. Select the Blessing, thought would be best for damage with the Blessing. That was 4. Never, yeah, okay, there you go. Also, here's another little tip, guys, as well, finally. A food with an aura helps, right? So that could be a big deal. Getting someone with a HP aura, even a defense aura, a speed aura, anything like that could really help. Or again, if you just want to beat this spider, you could absolutely come in with someone. I mean, you could come in with almost anyone, really, to help support and keep Arix alive. You don't necessarily need to solo. Like, you could say, okay, I can't quite do it. Well, that's fine. I'll take out... oh, let's actually double check. It looks like he's got a team setup as well. Okay, so you do need a team setup, and you have to turn
Yeah, we
off
can't
her
manipulate
attention.
the turn meter. It
Maybe
can't
get-
reduce her heal, so I don't
Just make
really
sure she
need
heals up
that.
enough, I guess. That's fine. But you could take this out and you could put in someone like, let's say, Elva would be perfect, right? Heal you up. You're gonna be fine. Like putting in anyone
That stun's
that's gonna
pretty
give Arix
effective
some
there,
protection,
though.
some healing, extra speed, any of that. Like
That's what this
Elva,
account needs, is
speed
a
aura,
real
healing.
top tier
You're good. Or a Withier. I mean, heck, it seems so doable,
Pythion,
honestly.
Duchess,
You could put,
Siphi.
like a Godseeker. It doesn't have an aura, but even a Jamarsa maybe with the extra healing and stuff. That could probably even work as well. Like there are a ton of options, probably even free options, to make this a super easy duo. Extilla the Drakes might even do it. You know what I mean? Probably would.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
But yeah, Arix, solo spider. Yep. This, I honestly, I'm gonna probably look into building this myself. This is my new goal for the next Artifacts Enhancement event, or
they're all going to die. So I'm not going to use that right off the bat. I'm going to stun them so they don't get to take that turn, though. I got one leech. I need to probably get it more accuracy. All right, now it's on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't. He's still fighting it where I paused. Oh, nope, he did. I went right past it. He's using food. Oh, maybe he's not even using the counter. Oh, that's why I'm killing myself.
Say, okay,
I'm using that ally protect.
Well, that's fine. I'll take out. Oh, let's actually double check. Looks like he's got a team setup as well. Okay, so you do need a team setup, and you have to turn off her counterattack. I guess because she doesn't really get hit, just to make sure she heals up enough. I guess.
Well, the counter it's the ally attack or ally protect that she's casting right there. That's what's getting her killed.
Right, heal you up. You're gonna be fine.
I think I finish this one off anyway, though.
Anyone that's gonna give Arik some protection, some healing, extra speed, any of that, like Elda, speed, aura, healing. You're good. Or a Withier. I mean, heck, it seems so doable. Honestly, you could put like a Godseeker. It doesn't have an aura, but even a Jamarsa maybe with extra healing and stuff. That could probably even work as well. You know, like there are a ton of options, probably even free options, to make this a super easy duo. Exilla the Drakes might even do it. You know, he probably would. But yeah, Arix, solo spider. Yep. This, I honestly, I'm
it's moving pretty quick.
This myself. You know, this is my new goal for the next Artifact Enhancement event or next CVC. I'm gonna try switch Arix over to this. Right, Arix is my main HP nuker for Arena right now. I'm gonna be switching her over to Fatalis, who I'm gonna be pulling today. Maybe that video will be out first. I'm gonna pull in for the Champ Chase today, and yeah, I'm gonna switch Fatalis into my nuking gear for Arena. He's gonna take over as the HP nuker. When Arix can be focused on Spider. She's still going to be decent for Arena as well. She won't have any reaction accessories in this build. You're going to use Rathalos accessories if you caught them. But, yeah, there you are. Cool. This is insane. Huge shout out to Llama for letting me jump onto his account. Let me know what you think about this team. I love seeing this. You know, I think, obviously enough, probably a lot of us, really, when you saw Rathalos set, you're thinking, oh, yeah, Arix is an amazing option for it. But I absolutely hadn't thought about, well, can she solo Spider? So I love seeing it and him putting in the work to build this one. Oh, we've not beaten his speed record. We came very close to the 1 minute right there, 5 seconds, 1 minute, 8 seconds, 20 turns. Bam, there we go. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.
Oh, what is that blessing? It's 19% in all battles, right? That actually has a blessing. I didn't realize that.
Or so yeah, you know what? Like honestly, Dark Resolve might be pretty good as well. That might work too. That could be a good option too. I'm not sure. You can work out the exact. You could actually run less food champions in theory, so you could absolutely, you know, because she's not relying on allies being dead or anything to do more damage. So you could absolutely run it with something else. I wonder actually. Probably Hero Soul is much stronger. 5% damage per enemy. We've got Dark Resolve. 1% damage for each dead ally. that would be sort of 4% constant. Hero Soul would potentially give you like 5% or so. So yeah, you know what? Like honestly, Dark Resolve might
That's
be
pretty. It's
might be
working.
pretty good as well. That might work.
Of course,
too.
I'm strong to
That could
this
be a good
affinity,
option,
but
too. I'm
looking
not sure.
good. She should get
Work out
faster
the
a little bit
exact,
now.
maths on that, but
Every
throw it
spider
in
she
so we can
kills.
see it again, and you get a vibe for how it's going. We'll have to use some of his gems. Hopefully he doesn't mind. Here we go. We go in. We're getting some.
I
of
could
the-
use more
some of
leeches,
his
though.
Champ stuff done. We won't spend too much of his energy. We'll just go through again. And yeah, get smacked. You need to live, obviously, that first hit. I think basically you need to have enough health and defense to survive, potentially being one-shot by a crit from the spider. That's sort of the key thing right there. But yeah, you can see all the boost.
I need
meter.
more
Like, look at her
leech.
turn meter just fill up, right? You guys can see it now, the Rathalos set coming in.
It did work, though.
And
What's
again,
this?
honestly, the
Oh,
ignore defense, I think, isn't that important. It will speed the run up, but it's not important. The Spiderlings are never coming close to taking a turn. It actually doesn't even matter if she really kills them that quickly. They are just turn meter batteries, really. Like, again, right there, you can see she gets smacked. It does get a little bit close, right? The gear is intensive. More damage is probably going to up the speed, but you can see the War Master procs plus the killing the Spiderlings are what's going to do the damage, right? Every time you kill a Spiderling, it's chunking down the boss, right? Watch this. You should kill a few here, and you can see boom, 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 boom. All the procs on the boss, right? So, yeah, her direct damage to the boss, it's not like you need, Savage or big Rathalos damage for her to kill the boss. It's you kill the spiders. It's very easy to kill the spiders. Come on, slightly faster that time. 1 minute and as War Master. Like if I minions, never. This is kind of with probably Hero Soul is much stronger. 5% damage per enemy. We've got Dark Resolve.
yeah.
1% damage for each dead ally. That would be sort of 4% constant. Hero Soul would potentially give you like 5% or so. So yeah, you know what? Like honestly, Dark Resolve might be pretty good as well. That might work too. That could be a good option too. I'm not sure. We can work out the exact maths on that, but let's throw it in so we can see it again.
1, 2, 3, 4,
and you get a
5.
vibe for how it's going. We'll have to use some of his gems. Hopefully he doesn't
4%.
mind. Here we go. We go in. We're getting some of his champ stuff done. We won't spend too much of his energy. We'll just go through again. And yeah, get smacked. You need to live, obviously, that first hit. I think basically you need to have enough health and defense to survive, potentially being one-shot by a crit from the spider. That's sort of the key thing right there. But yeah, you can see
She's
all
probably
the boost turn
booked.
meter. Like, look at her
I
turn
can't
meter
believe
just fill
how
up,
many
right?
books he
You
puts
guys
on
can
his
see it now,
champions.
The Rathalos set coming in.
Yeah, she's booked. Matter of
And
fact,
again,
he
honestly,
got
the
this
ignore
guy
defense, I think, isn't
this
that
week.
important. It will speed the run up.
Look at
It's
them
not
books
important.
already.
The Spiderlings are never coming close to taking a turn. It actually doesn't even matter if she really kills them that quickly. They are just turn meter batteries, really. Like, again, right there, you can see she gets smacked. It does get a little bit close, right? The gear is intensive. More damage is probably going to up the speed. But you can see the War Master proc
So,
plus the killing the Spiderlings are what's going to do the damage, right? Every time you kill a Spiderling, it's chunking down the boss, right? Watch this. You should kill a few
84
here, and
accuracy.
you can see boom, 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 boom. All the procs on the boss.
I
right?
thought I changed that.
So, yeah, her direct damage to the boss, it's not like you need, Savage or big Rathalos damage for her to kill the boss. It's you kill the spiders. It's very easy to kill the spiders. Come on, slightly faster that time. 1 minute and 7 seconds. A couple of final tips then from the man himself. So you can see he's actually, for him, he's run it 100 times. He's run it 22 times. It took him, on average, 1 minute, 3 seconds. So he's getting it slightly faster. He's obviously running it on, a higher frame rate, I suppose, than I am. We're just getting a little bit, maybe I was slightly unlucky. That's possible too. He had 100% success rate, so he's not had any fails. We've not seen any fails so far. So there you go. He's adjusted his build. His Great Hall for Spider is pretty low. So that over time, the margin for improvement is good, right? Let's actually check that out in game. How is his Spider Great Hall looking? We're giving away all of his secrets here. So for Spider, he does have a bit. He's actually got most things at level 2. So obviously the attack doesn't matter, but 4 extra speed.
I actually
nice.
thought I switched
Having
that banner
some
earlier.
Spiderlings, a little bit extra HP and defense. Quite cheap to get those. That's not a huge deal. He's a proper grinder for Live Arena. This is what my my Hydra thing should look like. My Hydra thing does not look like that at all, but it should. It should. So there you go.
Yeah.
Concept using extra turns from Rathalos, placing stones with Harvest Despair that give you Leech. You can refill your health very fast. We saw that. Sex the Blessing thought would be best for damage with the Blessing. That was 4. Never, yeah, okay, there you go. Also, here's another little tip, guys, as well. Finally, a food with an aura helps, right? So that could be a big deal. Getting someone with a HP aura, even a defense aura, a speed aura, anything like that could really help. Or again, if you just want to beat this spider, you could absolutely come in with someone. I mean, you could come in with almost anyone, really, to help support and keep Arix alive. You don't necessarily need to solo. Like, you could say, okay, I can't quite do it. Well, that's fine. I'll take out...
Yeah, it did beat it. Yeah, you get... so from the Hydra, with winning the Clash, you get Stone Skin and protective accessories. And that can... I mean, if you land a couple of those on the right champ, you can have a guy in both Savage and Stone Skin. Or you can put somebody in 9-piece freaking protection, and they're actually super, super fast. Almost as fast as an Arix critting her house away. 2 leeches. She's staying. That made a big difference. She's even getting a couple leeches to land is keeping her hit points way higher. The other one was pretty decent, but this is way better because she's definitely staying full on hit points. We might go with a hit point lead, make her a little tankier, and then do a little bit more damage. Blue affinity. Yeah. Actually, after switching the banner, I have more accuracy than the guy had in his, I think. Unless he was getting a lot from his Great Hall. Which surprised me. He only had a little over 100. So, worst comes to worst, like he said, stick somebody with it. Stick UDK beside her. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I'm kind of surprised that he had pushed up a little bit. Okay. Oh, we do have it saved to a... Yeah, he's going to be tickled. He's always happy. he's I don't know. I think he likes his job. Actually, I thought I only saw like 140 accuracy, but and that kind of surprised me. Oh yeah, he did have 326 accuracy. He had 146 resist. Yeah, I can see how many he's got for ascensions in Phantom Shogun. This is going to be the tough one right here. Let me check that accuracy. He didn't have any of these. I looked at that earlier. Um, I'm going to use a big glyph. Getting past this. True. Um, that'll get him up just under 300. What was it? I had like almost 200 there. This is going to be the wall right here, getting past that red one. Might have to put back in a different team just to get past the red. Oh. Oh, he didn't have any gear. That's a well, he had gear, it's just not rolled up. That's how fast he's getting gear. He's getting champions gear and silver. Uh-oh. Wow, that was a quick haircut, but it's a baby. I didn't expect them to be home this early. I figured I'd be in bed before they got back. All right. I stripped something off that big guy. I want to put something back on him. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's a good idea. Perfect. You're going to blow that account up because you actually know how to play the game. Yeah, I'm streaming, but you're probably driving home from work. We're playing with your spider team. One of the new players we picked up is got a head on his shoulders. Oh, I wasn't even watching. This isn't going to win. Harima isn't going to do enough damage because it's going to just heal. Oh, thanks. Yeah, because I didn't do the edit team thing. Who else casts Leech? Right here? Trying to remember. She's got a block debuffs and a Leech, I do believe. This guy's got a pretty powerful heal and an area of effect attack if he ever takes a turn. Um, yeah, that's what I thought. She's built to be tanky. He's probably not. No, he'll die in the first hit. Oofa. Mm-mm-mm. She doesn't have any accuracy either, but I could change her set completely. Oh, is it? I thought it was. Oh, yeah, because it comes off that A1. Okay. All right. Let's try not to do that. So we want substats, accuracy. All right, so I'm going to try to build her for both this and Hydra. Well, I might not need her after a while once I get past red, but curse set, he ain't going to have a lot of curse set. Stun set, no. Provoke set, he probably isn't going to have a lot of provoke either. I haven't done a complete gear cleanse today. I started to, and then I got distracted. Alright, now we won't waste our time looking at that. Alright, bud. Yeah, I think they're home, so I gotta get off. Have a good day. Enjoy the account. I'll enjoy talking with you. Gonna do it again. The red lady that we built last week is getting used again because she's a god with big chest lumps. Let me see here. Where are you, sweetheart? Red lady. How could I not see her? There we go. I could use that for an aura. Damn it. All right, everybody. I enjoyed everybody getting on and saying hi, and I will talk to you guys all later. I am going to jump off.